Good morning, gang. It's Monday. Vlog time, baby. Well, it was an epic weekend. My wife and I had an awesome weekend with little Tom. We went and found out the sex of our new forthcoming baby, which I can't reveal yet because we're gonna tell our parents on Christmas morning first, and then the world is allowed to know. But we know, and we are excited, which is really cool. Today we have a lot to do. As always, man, it is nonstop around here. That's just the way things are. So over the weekend, I started putting together the Patchbay here in the control room. I have already moved a lot of the hardware, all of the hardware from the drum room into here, the control room, and it's mounted in the rack. So we've got all of our inputs coming out of the D-sub connectors from the wall, running into our Patchbay. Those are all hooked up. Now we've got to connect the outputs from the Patchbay into the inputs on our preamps. And then from there, all of the main stuff is routed. After that, what we would need to get routed is I've got to build a single rack unit Patchbay that's going to go on the front of the rack in here, which will allow us to have a few XLR and 1/4-inch inputs here in the control room. So if we want to route signal from in here, like track vocals in here, track guitars in here, anything like that, we'll run it through this Patchbay that I'm going to build in here. And I'm also going to connect and create all of the connections to go back to the returns in the drum room, lounge, and closet, and all of that starts in here and is also going to be included in the Patchbay in here. But that single rack unit Patchbay that I'm going to build in here is not pressing. None of the returns are needed today, and none of the inputs are needed from here today. The thing that we have to have today is we have to make sure that our drums get all the signal from the drum room into here, because we are going to start running some sessions today, tomorrow, this week from the drum kit with the iPad, which is what I was doing in the old studio, and leave the computer in here. So we're going to get rid of all the stuff that's in there. We're just going to be drums and an iPad and this headphone unit in there, and we will be ready to rock and roll. So a lot of stuff to do today, man. Let's get to it. All right, our whole Patchbay is hooked up. I'm so happy right now. Oh my God. And slash relieved to know that it's done. So now I'm going to check all these drum channels and make sure that everything's working. I'm gonna make sure that we're getting signal everywhere. And hopefully we are, and there aren't any bad spots. We'll be able to make noise, which will be so great. We're in the drum room, and it's time to double check that all of these things work. Well, it all works. That makes me really, really happy. I gotta set up my monitors in here and just like fine tune some stuff and do some detail work, but none of that stands in the way of us actually being able to use the studio as a studio. So we're like not done, but we're kind of done, which is amazing. Thank you guys for following along and watching this whole process. Now we can get more into the nitty-gritty of making music, which is gonna be super duper cool. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.